Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of our Battle Spot Blast. As you guys can see, this is a brand new week, so we have a brand new team, and you guys can see on this team, we have Tapu Koko, which is running a Life Orb, we have Komodo, which is running the Fighting type Z Crystal, and then we have Mimikyu running the Ghost type Z Crystal, followed by Marowak with the Thick Bone, and then what was once Araquanid with the Water type Z Crystal, and then I realized that 3 Pokemon with Z Crystals is a bit too much. So we have Minior instead making a debut from a very, very, very long time ago. I believe it was like in there in the very first episode, or one of the very first episodes, but we haven't seen it since. And then finally, another new member to our team, Beware, who was there last week but didn't get to do much in terms of helping us win battles. So we brought it back again to give it a second chance at glory. Either way, this is going to be our team. We're going to let it check out our team, and we're going to get hyped for today's episode, because I don't know why, I'm feeling a lot of energy, and it's really funny. I never really feel the energy prior to starting recording. I'm always sitting here, I'm like, I should record this series, but I feel like I'm going to get wrecked. And then fast forward to when I actually start recording, all the hype has arrived. We are ready to win. We got the league title defense music coming through. You guys can see our rating at 1484, so not very good. We were actually in a really good position, somewhere around 1580 at the time of the reset due to the update. And we had a pretty poor first episode on Friday, but we should be good. Hopefully we can get at least 2 wins in this episode to bring that score back up to an even. So that'll be 3-3. And then from there we can keep trying harder and harder and harder to increase that rating bit by bit. Either way, we're taking a very, very long time to find our opponent. But that's fine by me. It means we get to talk to each other. And right now, never mind. We don't get to talk anymore. We have a person rated 1548. And we see a pretty scary team. So we see Pheromosa, we see, what is your name? Tapu Lele. I almost forgot the Tapu part, which is like the most obvious part of the name. And then we have Aegislash, Nihilego, Mimikyu, Lucario. Now, one thing that I really forget every single time is that we actually don't have ground type stab, which is pretty important on battle spots. So note to self, ground type stab. Either way, looking at my opponent's team, we see Komodo wants to put in the finest, but that Tapu Lele is just a destroyer of souls. Honestly, the only thing that can really handle Tapu Lele is Mimikyu, so we need to keep Mimikyu in the back. From there, I do feel like Marowak is an answer to 4 of the Pokemon on their team, if not more, so Marowak wants to come through as well. And finally, I'd have to say, it can't be Beware. Being weak to Psychic type with that Pokemon out in the field is ridiculous. And Minior won't even be able to set up on it. It'll just be too powerful and too fast. So it looks like it's Tapu Koko. So I guess we'll lead Tapu Koko because they have no electric type resistance. And we'll bring 2 ghost types in the back, which sounds scary. But we're gonna... Well, you know what we can do? We can bring Beware. Nah. Lucario... Oh no, Lucario won't kill Beware unless it's special. So we're gonna do this. I know, I'm freaking out. Okay. Mimikyu's first. I know that's really dangerous to bring Mimikyu first, but Marowak can't be first. Okay, so we're taking risks, and the reason I want to bring Beware is because if we are predicting a Ghost type move, I want to switch Beware in and take the Ghost type move like a boss. And with 2 Ghost type weaknesses, like 2 Ghost type Pokemon in our team, or on our on our selected 3, we need to make sure we have that Ghost type weakness covered. And of course, they have 2 Ghost types, and I've been saying Ghost type way too many times in this episode already. Either way, we see Nihilego here. I didn't even think I made that word come out of my mouth correctly, but it's fine. And instantly, I regret not putting Marowak at first. We're going to switch straight into Marowak, though. And where are you, Marowak? There you are. Let's go. We have Earthquake on this thing, of course, which sadly isn't a Nihilego. Sorry, which isn't a Stab. Sadly isn't a Nihilego. What am I on about? Either way, this person made their move really quickly. Probably, we could be seeing Stealth Rocks, which would be interesting. Sludge Bomb. No reason not to. And that, of course, is resisted due to my Ghost typing. And now from here, we can actually quick look at their team. Do they have any ground type resistances, immunities? They don't. So we can feel free to go for the Earthquake. And let's see what my opponent wants to do. And honestly, I've heard from my friend, and I kind of do know this for fact, but Marowak kind of is the Ultra Beast killer. He's got moves and defenses that can help him take on pretty much any Ultra Beast. This is going to do a lot of damage. Not just a lot, did all the damage. And we took the Beast Boost, so now we've pretty much lost this battle already, because Mimikyu can't touch this thing, and I mean, Beware has Earthquake. Had I known that, I would have switched into Beware. Had I known that. Either way, we are Assault Vest, so we can take one hit of whatever they want to go for, and then we can easily take this thing out with an Earthquake. It's 4 times super effective. It should die. Plus, we have max attack invested. And I believe we're Adamant, because there'd be no reason to boost our speed. Let's see. They go for a Sludge Bomb here. This shouldn't do too much. There's a lot more than I would like, but regardless, Beware lands the Earthquake. Can this one-shot the Nihilego? Is this thing holding a Focus Sash? It is not. Nihilego does go down, which is really awesome for us. The only downside to what's happening here is the fact that our opponent now knows what our 2 Pokemon are remaining. And judging by that damage, our friend Marowak was definitely not the switch to make in the previous turn. Either way, we see Lucario. This thing is going to outspeed us, but we are fluffy. So we might even be able to take... maybe not. We'll see what happens. Because if I'm not mistaken, Fluffy halves physical damage. And if Lucario is only going to be able to one-shot us because of... Whoa, no, that's not going to halve that damage. We're dead. Damn it. It was too close for comfort, I'll give you that much, ladies and gentlemen. It was too close for comfort. Either way, we're switching to Mimikyu. Now, we kind of have to go for the Z move off the bat, otherwise we're not going to kill. So we'll do that. This thing's gonna break our little shield straight away. Dark Pulse is here. If we get flinched, I'm done. I'm done if we flinch. Good, we didn't flinch. I was gonna say, because that would just be insult to injury. Because there still is a chance we can win this. If their final Pokemon does have a poor matchup against Mimikyu, we can win this. I'll admit, I really did waste Marowak. I gotta keep in mind that thing is Rock type. Just because it's 4 times weak to ground doesn't mean it's not Rock type. Well, it means it is Rock type, actually. But it doesn't mean it can't handle Marowak. So, you're gonna play Marowak correctly. You can't really switch him into anyone, and that's not gonna kill, is it? Wow. Alright, we're gonna go for the Shadow Sneak. That will pick up the KO. And then, are you gonna have Bullet Punch? You are. Is that gonna kill me? It didn't. But that's really unfortunate. That's very unfortunate for us. But a good play on my opponent's part, so I can't hate them too much for it. And from here, I mean, I don't think we can win this. Maybe if they have Aegis... Yeah, oh my god, I've lost this. This game. There's absolutely nothing. I'm gonna click Shadow Sneak, see if I can win the speed tie. Because I don't see why they wouldn't Shadow Sneak me. So Mimikyu wins. Yeah, I win the speed tie. I won something. All right. We got to take away the small victories in this series, and we won the speed tie, which we honestly lose every time it matters. So I can't complain. Dodge. Nah. Could you imagine if we were holding the Bright Powder and we dodged? That would have been unreal. But of course, we wouldn't have gotten this far had we been holding the Bright Powder. Either way, we do lose that Mimikyu. Now, honestly, once again, like many times, it comes down to me using a Pokemon poorly. I used Marowak poorly, and they literally got a free kill. That was 2v3 after turn 2. And we had done no damage to anyone. So, and of course, I don't know if you guys could tell, but having looked at the damage off of the Sludge Bomb, there's nothing that they could have done to stop me from killing them had I gone into Beware. So, note to self, actually know what moves my Pokemon are capable of, not be surprised by my moveset, like a fool. And yeah, that definitely could have been played better, because had I been able to keep Marowak in the back, there is a chance we could have lived the enemy Mimikyu's attack, if that makes sense. So, had everything played out as it did before. In fact, I probably could have used, say after Beware died, I could have brought in Marowak there, because Lucario wouldn't have any moves for Marowak. I'd just go for an Earthquake probably, to take it out, and then it'd be Marowak v Mimikyu. And that Mimikyu might end up using Swords Dance just because it doesn't think it can one-shot us, or probably go for Shadow Sneak, or maybe even Shadow Claw. It could probably kill us with that too. Either way, there's no point in lingering on it, but had I been able to keep Marowak alive, we would have been in a much better position. Regardless, guys, we see... This is the team... I've seen this team so many times, and it's really gotten boring. Either way, we have Garchomp, Gyarados, Tapu Koko, Muk, Aegislash, and Mimikyu. You can tell how much I see these Pokemon when I can say their names that quickly after fumbling on every other team. Either way, we have to, I was going to say we have to bring Ninetales. We didn't have a Ninetales. Never mind. We have to bring... This entire team is physical apart from Tapu Koko, so I want to bring Beware. Beyond that, Mimikyu's not even a good bet on my team, honestly. I think Tapu Koko is. Tapu Koko would be a pretty good lead. I see no reason not to, so we'll lead Tapu Koko. Just for Volt Switch, and I gotta remember, don't Volt Switch too hastily like I did last time, so remember that. Either way, with that said, I want to bring Beware, like I said, because it can wall pretty much half of their team. And from there, the only things that are really a threat are Tapu Koko, Muk, I guess. I mean, everything is still a threat. I mean, that's how the game works. Aegislash is something that's going to be a hard time for us to take down. We haven't got a Z-move in our team just yet, and I feel like I want to bring Komodo. I know Komodo gets kind of run through by half of their team. Well, by half of their team, I mean specifically Mimikyu and Garchomp. And Gyarados is a bit of a threat too, so we got to be careful. If they bring Gyarados, Garchomp, Mimikyu, I'm pretty screwed. And honestly, I don't understand why you wouldn't. Unless you're running like unless both Garchomp and Gyarados are Mega. Like, those Pokemon are so powerful. Like, Mimikyu is the god. I know I lost last match, even though I had a Mimikyu, but my opponent had a Mimikyu, so I mean, Mimikyu v Mimikyu, I obviously lost because I had taken a hit. And that was solely because I let Marowak die for no reason. Either way, Tapu Koko is here. Let's throw our stupidity to the wind and let's make sure we make the right plays. We see a Muk. Anyone having deja vu? Because I kind of am. Either way. Now, what I want to do here is once again... okay, guys, don't hate me, please. I want to go for the Volt Switch into Komodo. Because Gunk Shot is coming. I promise you Gunk Shot is coming. And I'm pretty certain it has the word shot in it. So being bulletproof should protect me from it. We see a good amount of damage. I mean, it looks not assault vested. It looks just like general investment. And it looks like 2 of those plus another one plus a Thunderbolt will KO. I mean, I think 3 of those will KO. Regardless, I'm pulling random facts out of my butthole. You know, I wanted to avoid saying ass then because I didn't want to sound grotesque. Why isn't Gunk Shot a bulletproof move? Who invented this game? What? Hello? Come on. Anyway, I tried to avoid saying ass there because I didn't want to be too crude. And then I said butthole, which is so much more descriptive, and I'm still talking about it. It's fine. We're just going to go for the Z move because you know what? Mimikyu's not coming in here. That's a fact. Mimikyu is not coming in here. But you know what is coming in here? Gyarados. You know what doesn't want to take a Z move? Even though it's resisted? Why do you have... Oh, wait, I don't care about Intimidate. I'm special. Never mind. And what do I mean, why do you have Intimidate? That's like his best ability. Sorry. I'm losing my mind a little bit today. Either way. We're gonna see this wondrous Z move. And the reason I don't mind Komodo being wasted, I guess, and not being used to defeat Muk is because Beware can handle Muk. Either way, ignoring that irrelevant fact. Not really irrelevant. It's pretty irrelevant fact. But moving on from that, we can see the beautiful... I love this Z move so much. We're going to do about 50%, which is good for us. That's resisted. And that means that a Clanging Scale should pick up the KO. And because we'll move after our opponent, the defense drop will not matter. I can't see an Ice Fang killing us in one shot because +1 from a Mega doesn't kill us. And then again, I'm at half health, so that math doesn't check out. But we'll see how much this Ice Fang that they're going to go for is going to do to us. See the Mold Breaker, not too important. And we've seen... that's not going to kill us. There's no way on earth that's going to kill us. Yeah, we eat that up. I was going to say, like, an Ice Fang would have done the trick. Judging by that damage, an Ice Fang would have done it. It would have been very close, but it would have done it. Either way, Clanging Scales does pick up by KO and Gyarados. And that's a Mega down at almost no cost. We got about a solid 40% on one and a Mega KO'd for damage on one Pokemon. Like, the effective death of a Pokemon. Because right now, Komodo can't handle whatever comes out. I think everything on his team outspeeds us. So there is no real reason to keep Komodo around. But before we move on to before we make that swift decision, I will have a look at that team to double check. Because I don't want to be too foolish. We see Mimikyu. I mean, could we see a Ghost type move and make for the brilliant Predict? Because I kind of want to do that. But you know, if we happen to see his Swords Dance, I need to get this Disguise down. So we're going to click Flash Cannon. I don't know why I'm clicking Flash Cannon specifically. We see a Swords Dance, so there we go. We're getting the Disguise down, which is one of the biggest, honestly, the most important thing to do. And we see the Flash Cannon here just to break the Disguise. And then we have a +2 Mimikyu. Nothing really. I mean, we do have something that speeds it, but we. We could see a Shadow Sneak here. Because hang on. Everyone, calm down. This is the last turn of Electric Terrain. So we want the terrain to fade before we bring in Tapu Koko so we can get an actual terrain boosted attack off. We know the last Pokemon's Muck, which we had speed, which makes me want to just say, hey, let's switch out into Beware. Okay, listen, hear me out. They don't know. They do know for a fact they outspeed me, never mind. So, but would they go for the Play Rough even though it's going to do such abysmal damage? But even if they kill Beware, that's not that big of a deal. I'm going to do it. Hang on, we got a couple more seconds to think about it. If they kill Beware, it's fine, because then I'm just going to click it. Don't go for... Wait, why would you go for Play Rough when there's a chance to miss? There's no... That wouldn't make sense. Go for a normal type move. Sorry, Ghost type move. We see the Shadow Claw. That is perfect. I understand that you can kill me right now with Play Rough, but I don't care. Key thing to know. I don't care. We have like no moves. We have no moves for this thing. We're going to go for the Earthquake. It's going to be no point, honestly. We're literally sending in Beware to die. We're going to see the Play Rough. Can we dodge it? We don't dodge it. Can Fluffy save the day? Fluffy! That was Life Orb. What? No way. Fluffy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. I'm amazed, dude. Fluffy come through. That ability is broken. That's a +2 stab attack from a Life Orb Mimikyu. Tell me Fluffy isn't broken. Alright, now it comes time to catch a swift. What's that move called? A Swift Thunderbolt. You could Volt Switch, but that's kind of crazy. Let's go for the Thunderbolt. I don't actually know. You know what? I want Tapu Koko in the back. I want Tapu Koko in the back. No, I don't. Thunderbolt. Go for the T-Bolt. You don't have to be me. Hit me with that. Hit me up with that. What's that move called? Shadow Sneak. It shouldn't kill me. In fact, I might die to my own attack because of Life Orb. There's no reason not to click Shadow Sneak right now, so I don't get what you're waiting for. Because even if you switch out and come back in, you lose everything. You gain nothing. I don't know what my opponent's doing, but I feel like I'm in a pretty comfortable position. The only thing that could really ruin this for us is if Mimikyu can actually Shadow Sneak kill us from this range, which would be a bit ridiculous. We do see that Shadow Sneak does not pick up the KO, and this thing is guaranteed dead. There's no way, unless Thunderbolt somehow misses. I mean, I have Electric Terrain up. Like, I mean, Thunderbolt's 100% accurate anyway, but there's already electricity surrounding my opponent. So, we should be good. We should be good to go. Now, from here... Now, there's one dangerous thing I'm realizing now. Mucka gets Shadow Sneak. So if this person's running Shadow Sneak on their Muck, they can kill both my Pokemon. Which would be a crushing defeat. It would be a truly crushing defeat. So please don't do that. I beg of you. I beg of you, don't have Shadow Sneak. I mean, if you had Shadow Sneak, you would have clicked it already, am I right? I think I'm right. So what am my opponent going to go for? My heart is pounding right now. Oh, please don't have Shadow Sneak. Please, I beg of you, don't have Shadow Sneak. My opponent's taking a very long time to decide their moves. Maybe they're kind of preoccupied doing something else at the same time. I don't know. But if you have Shadow Sneak, you click it. There you go. You click it. It's not stab. Damn it. Okay, fine. It comes down to Komodo, who, in my opinion, should live a Shadow Sneak. But without a Z move, I don't think I kill this Muck anyway. So it looks like we lose this match here. I think the damage difference is meaningful. We're going to click Focus Blast. I'm literally going to lose to Shadow Sneak. I mean, this shouldn't kill me. I'm a Komodo. Focus Blast misses. I guarantee you anyway, the 10%, that difference in damage, it could have mattered. I don't think hitting Clanging Scales would have killed. That's a Volt Switch worth of damage. I get the Volt Switch is a stronger move, but that's a Life Orb electric terrain boost to Tapu Koko. So, really, really unfortunate there. I think how I could have turned that around is, honestly, I don't know. Like, maybe a better lead? Because the fact that Mimikyu got to put in as much work as it did. What got Komodo down to that low HP? Oh, the Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot should be blocked by Bulletproof. It literally has the word shot in it, and I'm blocking bullets. That's pretty annoying. Either way, guys, we're gonna save the battle video as always, and we're gonna move on, and hopefully not get 3 losses with this team, which actually is straight power. It's just that I don't think I've started a match with a bad lead yet. Sorry, with a good lead yet. So it's gonna be our mental focus right now. We're gonna put the legendary Pokemon music on right now because I missed that. I missed that music. And right now we're sitting at 1 win and 4 losses. Really, really crushing. We found an opponent 1464. It's someone who's higher rated than us, and they're in the 1400. So we're doing piss poor right now. Either way, we see the Ninetales. We see the Gyarados, Tapu Koko, Salazzle, Garchomp, and Aegislash. Now, with Ninetales on the opposing side, I'm not a happy camper at all. I feel like I need to bring... Okay, so Marowak hard counters Salazzle. That's a fact. Now, we haven't brought Minior yet, and I would like to use Minior, but it doesn't win ever. It actually does. And this is a really pivotal match. So I don't want to bring it, because I don't have... I brought it because I want to try it out, but I have zero faith in that Pokemon. I know I love the Pokemon, but I have zero faith in it. We need to hurry up and make a decision here. I think we're going to bring Beware, as it's just a good Pokemon. We see 2 Fairy types, which is really unfortunate. And for that, I think we should bring... We didn't even have a Fairy type move killer. Fairy type killer. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bring Beware. You know what? Let's have faith. Let's have a little bit of faith. No, we're not going to have faith. We're going to lead Tapu Koko, bring Beware and Marowak in the back, and hopefully we can pull through here. Honestly, the sole reason I bring Tapu Koko is because it actually outspeeds things. Because the Pokemon in this generation, they are all so slow. There's about 4 Pokemon in this generation that have above 100 speed. And I'm pretty sure they're all legendary. It's like, why, Game Freak? Why? Either way, we're about to lose here. I honestly have no faith in this match right now. After those first 2 losses, this first one was just meh. But the second one was really just poor form. This thing, we still outspeed this thing. I know it's fast, but we should outspeed it. And we can go for a safe Volt Switch. And after that Volt Switch, like I said, Marowak kind of counters Salazzle, so we're going to switch into Marowak. Go for the Volt Switch. It does neutral damage. This thing, of course, is a very fast Pokemon, but it's still not a Tapu Koko fast Pokemon. I think it's like 120. Not surprised there. I'm actually quite surprised it went down to to 1 health, but I'm not surprised it had the Focus Sash. Come back to me, my good friend. Let's go into... Do I want to go into Beware? No. I want to go into Marowak, and we'll just go for a Shadow Bone. Beware's too useful. Beware in the back is really useful against the Garchomp and that sort of stuff. We see the Sludge Bomb. We do resist this. And I don't know what this Pokemon wants to use in terms of moves, but I don't think it has any kind of move that can do super effective damage, and that's what it needs to kill us. So we'll go for the Shadow Bone. They might predict an Earthquake and go into Gyarados, which would be ridiculous. I'm not going to click Earthquake on a Pokemon that's worth 1 HP. I know for a fact that the thing will outspeed me. Marowak is very, very slow, and this thing is very, very fast. Marowak actually looks huge compared to this lizard. Protect. Scouting out my move. Interesting. That's not the button I wanted to pick. Do you have any normal types? You don't. So there's no reason not to click Shadow Bone again. Like, sure, you know what I'm going to do, but you don't have a normal type. Whatever you switch in is going to get hit by it. What would want to take a Shadow Bone? Tapu Koko? Are you even going to live this attack? It's a Thick Club boosted Shadow Bone. Yeah, that wasn't worth it, buddy. I mean, I'm not complaining, but that wasn't worth it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll take that. Now we go to Salazzle at 1 HP, which is outspeared by Tapu Koko, and a third and final Pokemon. Gyarados. That's actually perfect. They have no idea how perfect it is. Go for the Will-O-Wisp, cut its attack in half. If we can get the move off. I wouldn't mind not getting it off. We see a waterfall here. How much is it going to do? A lot. All of it. All the health. Now, Tapu Koko outspeeds this thing. We go for a Volt Switch. If it Mega Evolves, we probably don't kill it. We get Beware in, and then we bring in, and then we go for an attack. If they Dragon Dance, they die. If they don't Dragon Dance, they get killed by Tapu Koko. Then, once they're dead, Tapu Koko versus Salazzle, we win because we outspeed. Super simple stuff. Super simple stuff. I want to see the Mega Evolution because if they do Mega Evolve, Beware has no problem dealing with that Pokemon. I'm surprised that he didn't Mega Evolve to kill Marowak. I don't see a reason not to. I guess they knew I had Tapu Koko. No, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Volt Switch is here. You're going to do a good amount of damage, but of course it will not pick up the K. Whoa. That did a lot of damage. Is this person's Pokemon even like IV and EV trained? Because that's doing a lot of damage. In fact, I thought it was going to kill for a second. Either way, what move we're going to see here? Fluff is going to come through regardless and eat it up. Watch this. Watch me take like two... Ooh, someone's... If I went for Thunderbolt, they were dead. Someone's greedy, but your Dragon Dance doesn't matter. Unless you have, like, Sky Attack? No, that wouldn't kill me. Because I mean, it's 2-turn, obviously. If you had freaking Dragon Ascent, maybe I would die. But, like, there's no promises. I don't want to click Superpower, I want to click Return. I get that it's super effective, but I want to keep my attack and defense up. I don't know if you guys saw that. Thank goodness. Oh my... I was actually not going to speak until the end of the match. I almost lost because of a flinch. A 20% chance. Oh my goodness. Anyway. When I was saying, did you see that? Beware was literally yawning while standing in front of a Gyarados, actually disrespecting its opponent. And then I got flinched. That would have been the millionth time that a roll had decided a match in our opponent's favor. And that would not have been okay. Especially for a crush and defeat like this one, where it's the third loss of the match. Which it might not be. I'm pretty sure we had speed and KO here. Why, though? I don't understand, though. You don't outspeed me afterwards. That literally just made my video a tiny bit longer. For what purpose? I have no idea. But we do pick up the We do pick up the W. And honestly, we don't deserve it. Do you know why? Because I am 90% certain that a Gyarados that is actually max speed, even if it's like neutral speed nature, +1 speed should outspeed Tapu Koko. So we only won that not because RNG or the Poke Gods. Arceus, if you're up there, stop bullying me okay? I get that it's funny to watch me lose, okay? I understand that. But please, for once, give me a roll in my favor. I beg you, just one time. On video too. If it's not on video, it doesn't count. But I'm begging you, one time, roll in my favor. Either way, guys, with that conversation with Arceus over, the only reason I won that was probably because that Gyarados wasn't properly bred to have super high stats. Regardless, save the battle video and thinking back on why we lost. Now, first match we lost because we wasted a Pokemon. Because we had a much better switch in and I completely ignorantly forgot. I guess ignorantly forgot. That's not really... I mean, you can ignorantly forget. I ignorantly forgot which Pokemon I should send in. So, my fault. Completely. Second match. What went wrong? I forgot already. No. I mean, nothing really. Like, there was no real bad decision. I mean... Switching in... Did we have Beware in our team that match? We did. You know what? Beware was a good switch in against Muck. Because we have Fluffy. And, I mean, the big reason I didn't want to switch in was because I was afraid of the knockoff and I didn't want to lose my Assault Vest. But thinking back on it, like, didn't we bring Beware because they had, like, 2 special attackers? Maybe 1 special attacker? Which makes the Assault Vest useless. And taking a knockoff is, like, no damage. And we have a... Dude, seriously, I need to write somewhere. Like, on my computer's wallpaper, Beware has Earthquake. Otherwise, I'll forget every time. Because Earthquake, super effective on Muck. Either way, guys, enough ranting. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And, of course, if you guys enjoy watching me lose and get upset about it, make sure you hit that subscribe button also because there'll be plenty more where that came from. I don't want to say that, it sounds so sad. But it will happen. It will happen again. And again, and again, the more I punish myself with this game, the more it'll happen. I won't lie, though. I'm having a blast. Because that is what Battle Spot Blast is all about. And like I said, guys, if you want to see more of this, as well as Wi-Fi battles in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button also. And finally, I want to thank you all for watching. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.